Hey everybody, today's adventure takes me to the Flatlands. I'm in Dexter, Missouri today at American Legion Post 59, and I've been given permission to metal detect the yard. Tony gave me the permission. He said that they've got the records that show that this property dates back 100 years. This is the third American Legion building to have been built here, and that I might find something really historically valuable. And I hope I find something valuable today. If I do, I would love to return it to him. Maybe I can get that on video. Check that out. I can tell you without looking too close, that's a Plymouth Prowler. It's been in pretty decent condition too. That's nice. Okay, this could very well be a quarter. But it could be an old quarter too. It's Standing Liberty quarters, 100 years ago. They also had other silver quarters since. We're going to dig this and see what it is. It's deep, whatever it is. It is a can. Old aluminum can. Another possible quarter. And it's starting to bounce around in the iron range. We'll see what it is though. It's right there. No key there. It's like a state quarter. Nevada. Okay, this one showed up in the mid to upper 60s, which is common for brass shell casings. It's common for lead, and sometimes you can get a pull tab to come up like that. It's also right in the middle of gold range. We've got is a pull tab. Looks like another quarter. Let's take a look. Yep, right there on the surface. Another state quarter. Just dug up part of another little pocket car, U.S. mail truck. It's kind of neat. Well, I had an interesting day today. A little metal detecting, hadn't been out in a while. I went to a park and I happened to see a guy mowing over at the American Legion Hall across the street, so I went and talked to him. Come to find out, he is the, I think he called his title a head commander. Anyway, he gave me permission to metal detect that the yard around the American Legion Hall, and explained to me that they had all the paperwork to show where they built their first American Legion Hall there out of logs 100 years ago, and then they built the second one, and now they're on their third. So I was hoping to find some pretty amazing history. It was probably buried if it was there. It wasn't shallow enough for me to find. I found some trash, quite a bit of change, but after my hunt was finished there, after I'd completed hunting the yard, I went across the street to the park and found quite a bit more change and stuff at the park. I didn't get any video from the park. All the video I got was in the American Legion yard. So let's take a look at what I found today. So we'll start down here with the change. This was a pretty good day for change. I found 18 dimes, 7 quarters, and 31 pennies, including a wheat penny. Looks like a 1956 maybe. I also found the Plymouth Prowler. And it's what it looks like to me. I remember when the car came out, I wanted one pretty bad. It's a pocket car. I'm not sure the brand name on the bottom. I haven't cleaned anything up yet. I found part of an old die-cast mail truck. This is all I found of it. It's kind of cool that this much of it was intact. You could almost set that up as a display. I think this might have been a piece of jewelry of some kind. Looks like it's made of copper, but it's got some plating on the one side. Cell phone battery. Casio. I've never seen a Casio cell phone, but it's through Verizon, so I'm pretty sure it's a cell phone. This was my exciting find of the day. Didn't know for sure what this was. It's mechanical, made of brass or copper, and being the American Legion Hall, you think of all the veterans there. They might have brought back some ordnance or some pieces of some ordnance from a battle or from some military exercise. And wasn't sure what this is, but I was talking to a guy at the park after I was finished metal detecting over at the Legion Hall, and he looked at it and said that is definitely an old thermostat, maybe out of a furnace, maybe out of a water heater. Whatever it's out of, it is old, but it's not really worth anything other than its weight in copper or brass, whatever it's made of. I have to scrape on it a little bit to make sure exactly what it's made of. I got some more pop tops and pull tabs to add to my yearly collection this year. And of course, I removed a bunch of trash. Trash is always going to be there. That's just a fact of life. It kind of helps the environment when you remove it, though. As always, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave a comment and like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, have fun out there.